And I thought, why not share that with you guys? Why not make it fun, right? Monday. And we're definitely going into Christmas. I have my newest little Christmas daily wear with me. I've got to tell you about something that a friend of mine's got. She sells Rodan & Field's Lash Boost. So I will put Charlotte's Instagram link in, and you can contact her and let her know that I sent you. This stuff has really made it so that I don't have to wear false lashes anymore. Love that. I love my lashes, and sometimes I do, but it just makes it easy. And I do tend to put it on twice a day. Okay, so I wanted to tell you guys about flirty eyes, and having long lashes is part of that. Is why I wanted to go there. We're gonna put on some gorgeous eye makeup. That, yes, today my look is gonna go with my red sweater. That was my Eye Base Essentials in Bare. And I'm grabbing my brush and blending it all over my lid. It covers up the little discoloration and gives a nice brightness, as well as holds my makeup on all day. So you don't even have to worry about whether you look good or not. You know, if you see somebody that's cute, or you want to flirt with your husband or your boyfriend, then this is a great way to go about doing that, because you can keep not worrying about your makeup being in place or not. So, and who doesn't want to flirt a little, right? Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and put on some beautiful eyeshadows. Is the latest palette that is being sold, and I have like a couple left. I think I've got 2 left, and it's this beautiful planner from TRISH McEVOY. So these eye colors I'm using today are all TRISH McEVOY. I'm going to use some of these gorgeous little colors in here, and I'm going to make my eyes sparkle and stand out, but I'm not going to make them look too much, okay? So, because I wanted to flirt, but I want me to stand out. But I'm also going to give myself a very feminine look. So, and I've already done all my foundation. I'm sure you can see I've got sort of a neutral palette. I look like something out of Star Trek. So, I'm going to go over my lid with the color Bare. And the neat thing about the TRISH McEVOY colors is that we really enjoy, you know, many of us already enjoy getting large palettes of makeup, but we find many of those shadows that come in those huge palettes we never use. But the wonderful thing about these is that she puts out colors that are actually wearable and can be worn all the time. So that makes it really easy, rather than buying one of those palettes with like 30 or 50 colors, or even 20. I love Urban Decay, but many of the colors don't even get worn in there because they don't look great with you. So this kind of thing, and you can pop them out because these are all magnetic in there, and so you can just pop out the ones you don't want anymore, or the ones that you've used up, and replace them. Okay, so now what I'm going to use is, and I'm using TRISH McEVOY brushes, Cafe Latte from TRISH McEVOY, and it's going to be the first color I put on there, and it has, it's a little darker than it looks in the palette. So see how it's going on, and it's giving a bit of color. So if you want to put, but see how soft it is too? It's not too dark. It's not like putting the eye definer on in here. I'm bringing it down into that sort of check mark I tend to do, which gives that lift to the eye. Then I'm going to use a little bit of this raspberry, which is kind of a red color. And I'm going to mix that in with my Cafe Latte. I'm using the same brush I used. And that brush, I believe, is number 29. Yes, 29 Tapered Blending. And if you see, it's got a lot of color in it. And you just want to make sure you blend it in. Again, it will end up looking a lot softer when I'm done, because the liner and the mascara will look beautiful. And also, I love to swipe over at the end with that bigger brush. A beautiful deep rose color. Oh my gosh, by the way, with the weather, I'm in Arkansas, and the weather is so chilly suddenly and wonderful. We love that. It's been so back and forth with the weather. Okay, so now what I've done is I've blended these colors in, and I just am making sure I keep it soft. And you just want to, I want to add a little bit more to this side. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me do that real quick. There we go. This one has, and see, it has that beautiful soft coloring to it. Now I'm going to take the pink shimmer color, which is called Dress It Up Shimmer, and I'm going to take my ring finger and I'm just going to put it directly on there. That is the best way to apply a shimmer in most any line that you wear. It's just the easiest way to go about it, and these colors go on really well. And I'm taking another finger and I'm softening it out a little bit. But see how that brightened that up a bit? And it's just gives it a little extra oomph, but not too much. Do you see what I'm saying? It's giving it the color that we need and a little extra with the sparkle. And that way it's not too much. Now what I like to do is go over the whole eye with that big brush I used to put on the bear color, and I'm going to soften all of that a little bit. Not much. I don't want to get rid of the color because it'll all balance out when I have the rest of my makeup on. Right now, especially this time of year, I really do tend to love to wear liquid eyeliner, and the one that I tend to use the most is So Intense from Sicily. It's a felt tip pen that has this gorgeous tip to it, and it is just gorgeous. It goes on easily. I press it against the bases of my lashes, and I believe it even has lash grower in it, so everything that we can use to keep our lashes thick and long we'll take. See that beautiful liner, and I just left it right against my lash line. You know what I'm saying? And that way also you can pull slightly, make sure that you don't end up with little dots. Pull slightly and make sure you come out far enough. Because half of it is that we just love to, if you enjoy wearing makeup and you enjoy doing this, it makes it so much more fun to flirt. Okay, so I'm using the Sicily number 13, and I'm going to put it in the tight line of the upper eye. And I'm only going to do it in the upper eye because I want this to be a nice day look, not an evening look. So on the lower lid in the tight line, I'm going to use the by Terry. I'm going to tight line down here, and the reason I'm using a different color but still black pearl, but see, it's not as dark, so it gives that line without being as strong. It's more of a charcoal with a little touch of shimmer. This way you still get that deep color that you do with the 13 in Sicily, and it gives that true black, and it's a matte color, where this has a little bit of shimmer and it's more like a charcoal color, which is gorgeous. And it sounds like my voice, this heater's making my voice dry. So here we go, right? Okay, so next thing I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. This is simple. I'm just going to add a little bit to just sort of outline with my TRISH McEvoy Precision Eye Pencil. I was in the grocery store yesterday, and that's what made me think to do this look. Was I really wasn't in the mood to flirt, but this guy was like around my age, and he was kind of approaching me. And you know, when you're in the grocery store right now, things are so different from what they have been because you really don't want to get near people. But I could tell he was kind of shopping around me. I thought, well, I'm so glad I did my makeup. So it just felt good, and I thought, why not share that with you guys? Why not make it fun, right? Okay, TRISH McEvoy Lash Curler, and this thing is so easy to use. It is just top of the line, and I just like to open and shut it. And I'm going to use black on black today. I'm going to use my Sicily mascara, which we know I love, and I'm going to use So Curl in Sicily. It has this fabulous thick white, not sort of a thick wand, but it's not like it's not dense. It's a wide wand, so it makes it cover everything. And I mean, these are my lashes, and that lash boost really just has made all the difference in the world. So on Charlotte's page, she's got I'll put a link in here later so that you can see it. So check out Lash Boost with Charlotte, and it will really make a difference in how your lashes grow. Its stuff is legendary, really. I mean, it's been written up everywhere. I'm going to put a little cheek on because I always like to let that dry a little before I put the next layer on, which is why it seems weird that I go and do one thing and come to the other, but this way the lashes really do stand out so beautifully. It's called Blush Perfect, and it's the one in the compact. This compact comes with 3 colors. It has the matte bronzer, and it has the perfect blush, and also a translucent powder. Somebody asked me, can I just do it over the whole thing? Well, of course you can do it over the whole thing. The translucent powder will make it a little lighter, but this Blush Perfect will just, if you do it just over that, and just brush it like that, and you can, the brush I'm using is, this one I use most of the time, which is 85 Angled Contour. I know it's not meant to do this, but I do love this for a blush brush. And see, it gives me just enough color. And see, the thing is, you also want to make sure that your blush, when you're flirting through a mask, if you're out, not just flirting with your husband or your boyfriend in private, flirting through a mask, you want to be able to see you've got a little color, but this is just the right color because it's not too much. In fact, it's perfect. It's the perfect amount of color, and it's a combination. It's kind of a salmon color. It's not really pink, and it's not really peach. It truly is a salmon, which is really the best combination of colors to bring out the just the right amount of color in your cheeks. And if you notice, I'm starting in the hairline and bringing it towards the cheek, the center of the cheekbone. We love that. See how pretty that is? Just enough color. You can also blend it with this, and I'll go ahead and grab this other brush, which many of you guys have gotten in the kit. And this one is 91 Blender, and I'm going to put this right here and into the hollow of my cheeks. Not much, because I've already contoured also, so I don't want to do too much. But see, that just makes those cheekbones come up more, and you know, that's just so beautiful. It's just so feminine. So now my mascara is probably dried, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my By Terry Lash Expert. Love that. Just go ahead and flirt, even if things aren't perfect. I mean, you know, go for it. Have fun. It's time to have some fun. It's the holidays. It's Christmas. And all those other goodies that we have going on. So see, doesn't that look really cute? You know, if you're wearing a mask, if you're not just simply flirting with somebody who you are already seeing or whatever. And you know, if you want a little extra sparkle, you can put that on as well at the end after you've done everything, because that way it shows up even more, a little tish more, right? Use this to make your eyebrows stand out better. And what it does is you just put it right under the brow. This is the Trish McEvoy Eye Brightener in the color Shell. And you pencil it on underneath the brow and right on top of the brow. And that way you don't have to put too much eyebrow darkness on. You can keep it softer and more romantic looking. And then you just use your finger and you soften it out. And don't use the finger you sparkle with unless you want extra sparkle. You can do that, but I just want to blend it out because I really don't want sparkle right on my brow bone right here, because that's actually kind of aging. Since I've already got my Baume de Rose on here from by Terry, the lip treatment, I can put this on and it'll go on very easily, and this lip pencil will stay on. And this is the Trish McEvoy Barely Nude color, which, you know, is just kind of sexy to make sure your lips are lined in a color that's just a smidge darker than your natural, and then adding a little bit of color in the middle to make them look all pouty and stuff. But this way they show up, but also they won't get too much color on your mask. Nude color, liquid lip color, and it's nude from Trish McEvoy. And you can put this directly on to have a little bit of color. Doesn't take much, especially when I put the pencil on already. But this stuff is like a stain, and it gives just a beautiful bit of color to keep you neutral. It's very neutral, and I don't know, there's something about a nude lip that is just really sexy. So contact me. Got my text link, then go ahead and text me on there, and you can ask me questions and I answer you directly. So I will put that number in. I think I'll post that number in this video as well. Anyway, so thank you so much. I hope you like that. And don't you think that's a little flirty? That has a nice eye. It's flirty, has a little pink, so you feel girly. The lashes are covered. You can even put a little bit of lashes, like fake lashes, right on the outer corner. Anyway, so that's just a little extra bonus little tip there. You guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. I'm going to be starting to write blog posts and doing some other things that are going to be really cool, great ways to keep up with all these goodies. So thank you for watching today, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.